Secondly, what Ibrahim Traore just did was to start changing all the names that the colonization brought to Burkina Faso. Colonization, when they were colonized, a lot of streets were named due to that colonization, especially the country that colonized Burkina Faso. And these names have remained there till date. So Ibrahim Traore now has started renaming those places with the names of their past heroes. He said he wants everything that has to do with France to leave Burkina Faso. So he has started renaming the cities, the names of streets, and a lot of places that were bearing names that were named by France before now. Don't forget, Ibrahim Traore has changed a lot of things that were brought to Burkina Faso by French government, e.g. the uniform of the lawyers. He has also changed the school uniform. In fact, a whole lot of things has been changed. Now we've gotten to the era of the streets and roads in Burkina Faso. Watch the video, enjoy the video. So watching it, be sharing it, and be commenting your opinion depending on where you are watching from. God bless you.
Today marks a new chapter in our lives. We are beginning the process of renaming our cities and streets, using names that reflect our heroes, traditions, and identity. Our lands belong to our people, and our streets will now speak our language and our pride.
In a bold and symbolic move, Burkina Faso is rewriting the map of its capital city, literally. But let me ask, have you ever wondered why so many African streets still have European names? It wasn't a mistake. It was a plan to erase African identity. Even after the chains of colonization were broken, the colonial names remained, whispering foreign glory while silencing African pride. But now, Africa is awakening. Under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso is experiencing a wave of anti-imperialist transformation. French and colonial names are no longer seen throughout the country. Starting from the streets of Ouagadougou, which were once named after French colonial figures, are now being renamed to honor African heroes, freedom fighters, and icons of national pride. This is more than a change of signage. It's a statement and a cultural revolution. But why is this renaming necessary? For decades, street names across Burkina Faso, like many African nations, carried the marks of colonial occupation. Names of foreign generals, European administrators, and outsiders who once ruled over the people. Still using colonial names after even independence reveals that mental colonization still lingers. It keeps former colonies tied to the legacy of oppression, erases indigenous pride, and sends a silent message that foreign rulers are still being honored over African heroes. Therefore, replacing them with names that inspire African unity, dignity, and resistance becomes necessary. This renaming effort is part of a broader push to reclaim sovereignty, identity, and self-respect. Among the new street names are tributes to Thomas Sankara, revolutionary former president and Pan-African hero; Mariam Makeba, legendary South African singer and activist; Patrice Lumumba, Congolese independence martyr; and many more voices that once fought for Africa's dignity. These are names that reflect who Burkina Faso is becoming, not who it was forced to be. This is not just about nationalism, it's about mental liberation. By honoring African greatness in public spaces, Burkina Faso is teaching its youth that their history matters. Africa has its own heroes and its own path. This movement echoes across other parts of West Africa, where countries like Mali and Niger are also severing colonial ties, not just politically, but symbolically and culturally. As statues fall and streets are renamed, a message is being sent loud and clear. Africa is reclaiming its identity. A street name may seem like a small thing, but in a nation rebuilding its future from the ground up, Every name counts. With every name changed, Burkina Faso walks further away from colonization and steps boldly towards sovereignty, pride, and a truly African future. What do you think of this cultural revolution? Should other African countries do the same?